Hello again. This is my personal blog. I'm Chris. Talk about just general stuff, how I'm doing weight-wise, exercise, all that kind of stuff. Today, something different. I'm talking about crossing off an item off my bucket list. Now, like a lot of people, I've made a list of things I want to see, do, experience before I die. And my list is pretty long. It's 66 items on the list, and I'm slowly kind of working my way through them. I'd got three crossed off already. I rode an elephant. That one I kind of fudged. I put that on the list, and then kind of naively, I thought that elephants were kind of like horses, where they were just domesticated and they loved it, which is pretty stupid thinking about it. I read this thing about how terribly they're treated, and I thought I can't just cross it off my list because I don't want to do it anymore. So I worked around that by riding the flying elephant Dumbo ride at Walt Disney World, which I think counts. It's an elephant. I rode it. It's my list. I've also fired a gun, which I did in the States earlier this year, and what's the third one I've done? Oh, I ate scorpions. So those three, as you can tell by those three items, my list is kind of weird. There's all kinds of random stuff on there. I'm working towards a couple, which are slow burn ones. There's visit 100 countries. There's raise 1 million for charity. There's visit every continent. There's walk or run the equivalent of the circumference of the Earth. All of those are kind of ones you can't just do in one go. So I'm kind of chipping away slowly at them. But this weekend, I decided to get rid of number 58 on the list, which is to win a man versus food style challenge. Now, for those of you not familiar with the show Man versus Food, you're missing out. Basically, it's this guy who goes to different restaurants across America mainly. I think they've done some where he's gone to like Canada, but it's mainly in America. And it's this guy and he takes on the massive challenges. You know, the if you win it, you don't have to pay, or you get a certificate, or you go on the Wall of Fame. You know, it's like giant burgers, ginormous ice cream sundaes, ridiculous amount of hot wings, that kind of deal. So I put that down on my list. I'm not entirely sure why now. I did like the show, and I kind of thought it'd be cool to win one of those things, but I put it down, and it was kind of one of the ones that was just sat there on the list. Every time I looked at the list, I'd think, eh. Now, and I kind of switched my perspective on it in that I wanted to do it because I wanted to cross it off the list. My view is that I'm not eliminating anything from the list unless it's done. Hence why I kept the elephant thing on, even though I kind of then changed my view on riding an elephant. So, what I decided to do was to change, it was to get it done. I put it. There's a place in Cardiff that does them. I thought I'll get it done. 2020, I'm kind of viewing as a clean slate. I want to do better with my diet. I want to do better with my health. I'm kind of making a concerted effort to kind of be better from the new year on. And a lot of people say that whole new year, new me thing is a cliche, but apparently you do better at sticking to things if you set a start date. So that's where I'm coming from with that. I'm kind of saying January 2020, it's kind of year zero, start again, try and change my negative habits. So I'm doing that with all kind of things. So I thought this would be like gluttony's last stand. December 2019 is like the last chance for me to do this thing without feeling really bad or like I'm letting myself down or I'm going against. I'm not saying I'm not going to eat desserts. I'm not going to say not going to have big meals from next year on. But I think the idea of doing a gluttonous challenge kind of wouldn't fit with the new ethos I'm going for. So we went down there. I was going to make the vlog on the day on Saturday from the restaurant, but I got kind of self-conscious. There were a few people around. I didn't want to be filming while I was eating. So I kind of decided I made two for my Instagram story. I took a picture at the end, but I scrapped the idea of doing the vlog in installments then. It's kind of interesting. I watched this documentary recently called Who Are You Calling Fat? It was on BBC earlier this year. They put 9 people who were overweight in the house together. They all had different views on body positivity, health, all kinds of different views. All of them just, linked by the fact that they were bigger bodies. and one of the girls in it was kind of talking about good fats and bad fats. And a good fat is who's people judge as being a good fat. It's someone who's trying to lose weight. And I kind of did feel when I ordered that food, the big giant burger, it's like 4 burgers, uh, pulled pork, onion rings. I did feel like I was a bad fat. I thought people would be looking at me like, look at that greedy lard ass eating all that food. Um, but I think that as a fat person, that's kind of a double-edged sword because if you order the salad or the healthy option, you kind of get the impression people are, or you feel as though people are looking at you going like, "Who are you trying to kid, fatty, eating the salad?" So you can't really win. And I don't. I think that's something that some thin people or people who don't really think about it don't weigh into, don't take into consideration that for fat people, you do worry about what other people think about what you eat. So I decided not to do the vlog, so I'm doing it now on Tuesday evening. I managed to succeed. I ate all four burgers, all the pulled pork. I got a certificate. Yeah, that's right. Which I'm kind of oddly proud of. It's been on the fridge. Probably won't stay there forever, but it's been up there for a couple of days. So I'm kind of glad I did it and I got rid of it. It's another thing off the list. So 4 out of 66 sounds a little bit better than 3. You know, I'm over 1/22 of the way to my completing the list, I guess. Incidentally, if any of the Spice Girls are watching this, one of my things is to meet all 5 Spice Girls, so get in touch. I also want to score a goal at the Liberty, so if you work for Swansea City, get in touch too. So yeah, that's really where I've been at with this. I'm kind of glad I did it. I kind of did feel guilty. I kind of felt bad that it wasn't as tough as I thought it was going to be. I actually ate it quite easily. I had like not had breakfast all, and it was like mid-afternoon, so I kind of had like no lunch either. So I was really hungry, which probably made it easier. But yeah, I kind of think it's bad that I didn't consider it that difficult. Anyway, wrapping up there, I'll be back. Probably next blog will be either my resolutions for next year or I'll be talking about how my weight loss has gone in December. Either way, be excellent to each other, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.